Today we will be working again on our collages inspired by the artist Henri Matisse. To save time in the video demo, I have gone ahead and I've cut some shapes ahead of time. Remember, when you're cutting your shapes, you want to glue one shape, then cut one shape, and then glue one shape. If you do that, you won't have a problem at the end of class where you're scrambling to glue your pieces. So it's always good to glue right after you cut. And when we're gluing, a good thing to remember with our glue stick is dot, dot, not a lot. With whatever glue I'm using, I just need to stick a very little bit of glue down. I don't need a lot of glue. And that can help save time, save resources, and I'll have more time to cut and glue more shapes on my collage. As I'm working, one of the things that I want to think about is trying to vary the size of my different shapes and seeing what cool patterns I can create by overlapping. So I've cut this shape to nestle into the corner here, and then I can smooth it down with a gentle hand. I never want to hit my artwork because that would make a mess and it wouldn't actually help it stick. Smoothing with gentle fingers and massage hands will help it stick. So when I'm thinking about what I want to go where, I can experiment with different ideas. I can try different shape combinations, and then I can put glue on the back, and the saying for the glue is dot, dot, not a lot. And that'll help it stick once it dries. This glue has to dry to be able to stick all the way. So if you feel it and you don't think it's stuck yet, it's probably going to actually stick. It just hasn't had time to dry down. Whenever I am gluing, one of the things that I want to make sure of is that I'm working carefully and working hard the whole time. Today, we're going to work on these collages again for our whole class, which means we want to make sure we're not being silly and we're using our time wisely. I've got a lot of really curvy, organic shapes, kind of like our artist Henri Matisse cut, but you can cut any shapes you want. They could be more like regular geometric shapes if you want, or you can try some of these kinds of shapes. There's not a right or wrong way to do it. Art is about trying new things and taking chances. You can see I've also got some of these shapes overlapping. I think it's fun to experiment with how I can create shapes that go next to each other or almost just barely touch. It's going to be cool to see how much your artwork can change in the course of one art class. But it's important to be working hard the whole time and not getting silly or distracted with the process. I don't know where I want this one to go. Maybe I want it to go overlapping over here. Maybe I want it to go overlapping over here. There's no right or wrong way. So you would cut one shape, then glue one shape. We'll work on this the whole class time and see how much we can add to our artworks inspired by Henri Matisse.